What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Money Mondays. I am so excited for this episode because this is Elizabeth 2.0, okay? If you recognize Elizabeth, you might recognize her from an early episode of Money Mondays. She was awesome enough to come on and support my new idea to have a conversation live on YouTube about all things money. And she has agreed to come back because, y'all, the first time the audio was very poor. So we are hoping we get it right this time. Hey, girl, hey.
Hi, I'm so glad to be back. I'm yes.
I'm so excited. I am so excited. Thank you to Dennis in the background for always making sure we look and sound clear. Thank you to my boo thing for always jumping on when he's off and making sure that I feel comfortable because it's kind of hard doing all of this. So it takes a team, y'all. It takes a team.
And I try to get you some.
Yes, the comments alone need a moderator because our chat is lit. All right. Welcome to everyone. I call it my on-time words. Thank you guys for tuning into another Money Monday. Now, in today's episode, we are going to be talking to Elizabeth about how to win with your money when it comes to couponing. Now, for me personally, I've tried it, I've failed, and I am now at the point in my life where I feel like I'm ready to try it again because now there's different avenues that you can take. And so Elizabeth is going to share all of that with us. Now, first off, Elizabeth, just let us know where we can find you on social media.
Oh my gosh, yes. I like to keep it simple, you guys. So all of my social media, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, it's all at Let's Talk Financials with an S. And then that's it. I like to keep it simple.
Oh,
I'm actually glad yeah, I'm on TikTok too. I'm just trying that out just to see, playing around with that a little bit.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Now, what's your favorite thing? Just real quick, what's your favorite thing to coupon and buy? To buy with a coupon? Just a random question. I didn't throw this on the list.
Gosh, it's really hard. I'm gonna say laundry detergent, y'all. I absolutely love laundry detergent. You can never run out of it. Like, you can never have too much, to be quite honest, and it doesn't expire. You can try all the different scents all you want, y'all. Laundry detergent.
And that's what I mean.
And it's expensive. It's expensive. So whenever you can start stacking coupons and creating your deals for that, it makes all the difference. Because, everybody's always doing laundry, so especially in my house. Oh, my gosh.
I love it. I love it. Thank you. And that's exactly what I need your help with. But we'll talk more about that at the end. We'll talk about me later.
Of course.
Well, we're going to dive right into the interview, okay? Because I don't want to waste any time. So the first question I have for you, is when and why did you start couponing?
Oh my gosh, that is such a good one. So I actually started couponing in July of 2020. I know I may seem like an expert, like I've been doing this for a very long time since I'm very good at it. But y'all, with the right foundations and principles and making sure that you're reading the coupon policies, knowledge is power. And with that, I was able to save over $2,000 since just at CVS alone since couponing. And I started because the pandemic, with everything that's going on, nothing is certain. And I just wanted to be certain that my family would be able to have everything that they need in time of like these times, basically. And especially with Texas, especially with Texas, I don't know if you heard the snowstorm.
That's right. I was so worried. We were not able to come. Oh.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I was very thankful that I couponed for not only just non-perishable, but as well as, cereal, food, and things like that. Because, guys, 4 days without power is not fun. And water is not fun. So, but at least we had food and things like that. So times like these, it definitely makes it worth it to coupon.
I love it. Thank you for sharing that. Now, moving to kind of like the questions, Elizabeth gave me a list of questions that are kind of like her FAQs, her frequently asked questions. And so she just wants to be able to, answer a couple of those for us. So the first one is, what types of coupons are available to beginners?
Oh, excellent. Excellent. So you can completely start with just your phone. All of the store retailer apps, whether it's CVS, Walmart, your favorite retailer, they should all have a app where you can find both your weekly ad and coupons. Digital, I feel, is the best way to go, especially with everything that's going on. We don't really have time to clip coupons, but we do have a couple available. So we have our digital, which you can find either online on coupons.com. Those are going to be our internet printables. You can also have the ones in the apps, which are going to be your digitals. And then you can also find them in your weekly newspaper. Pro tip here, Dollar Tree has the newspaper just for $1, you guys. So you don't have to go and pay for it. Well, at least in my area, it's $4 for a paper, which is freaking crazy.
Wow.
I mean, you get some great savings, but like let's bring that down a little bit and just pay $1. I know like at my store, it's a max of 3, but still amazing savings.
I love it. I love it because I'm always looking to save money. And I think that's where I fell short when I couponed the first time. The first time I couponed, I signed up for an at-home subscription or delivery of the newspaper. Mm-hmm. So who knows how much money that was. So I was already losing. I was already in a negative. So.
Oh no. Yeah, and they charge you on a monthly basis. They're like, hold on, let's just try to sneak this in. Maybe she forgot about when we're going to take this money out.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how they get you in the trap. I mean, if they have like a to where it's cheaper, because sometimes whenever you're first starting out and you haven't had a subscription, it's cheaper to get it delivered to your house. And, you save money on gas and things like that. But once the subscription is up, always cancel and then head over to Dollar Tree.
Okay. Well, now I know. Now I can't say that I don't know. So for y'all who have Dollar Trees and Dollar Generals, okay, enjoy that pro tip. We aren't blessed to have a Dollar Tree here, but everyone else, get in on that, okay? Get in on that. And let me know in the comments if you guys are already couponing. I want to know if there's any other pros in the house. Okay, so the next question, we kind of answered already, where do we find coupons? But how do you use a coupon in the correct way?
Well, whenever you look at a coupon, there's always terms and conditions. It's going to go over what items you have to buy, the specific type, the quantity, and then if there's a limit per day or per transaction. Okay. And that's one of those things when it says per transaction and then per purchase. That's another question that I get frequently asked. And per transaction means you're going to buy your items. As soon as you pay, that's one transaction. Now, per purchase means if you bought one, you have like 3 mascaras, and it says a limit of 4 light coupons. You can use those 3 coupons for each item that you get. So that's what per purchase means. Huh. Now, they have some that say per transaction or per day. That's one of those things where you're like, okay, they're going to limit you to that, whatever the maximum is for the day, and then you have to come back the next day in order to use the remaining of your coupons.
Okay, got you. Because I think that's where I struggle is I don't have the knowledge at times, because I've gone with a coupon and I thought I was right, but then the person who's ringing me up is like, oh no, you can't do that. You can't use that coupon. But then after watching some people's videos, I'm looking like, okay, turns out I was right, and I had to educate the cashier. So that's
definitely.
Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever had to call a cashier?
Yes. Yes, but honestly, it doesn't really happen often because a lot of my oh my gosh, they know me on a first name basis, y'all. Every time I go into the store, I'm like, hello. I mean, it's pretty bad whenever you walk in and they call you the coupon lady. Like, like, yep, I'm here.
I love it.
It's also just helping your cashiers also understand like what, and also knowing the coupon policy and having that with you. That also helps as well, because a lot of them will also explain the per purchase versus the per transaction. So that also helps.
Okay, so that's good to know. Don't be scared, y'all. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. It's okay.
Now, you explained to us what the difference was between per purchase and per transaction, which is another thing that could be a key give us an example of how you would use a coupon that is a per transaction coupon. I know you said you might have to make 2 separate trips. Is that right? Mm-hmm. Or
exactly.
So how would you give me a scenario?
Of course. So a perfect example of this. I don't know if anybody's seen that show, Extreme Couponers, where they have like baskets full of things. They'll pay for their first cart. That's one transaction. Next cart, second transaction. So that'll be per transaction. And obviously there's always going to be a limit to that. Now with a per purchase, it's pretty much the same thing. The only difference is that it's still going to have the limit, but it's also going to be per either one item. So one item equals one coupon. And then it also has that limit as well.
Okay. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. See, I need to know this type of stuff because for me, I think, I'm going to walk in the store with 10 coupons and I'm going to buy 10 of that item. Yeah. It might be a max, right? And I might have to make two separate transactions or two separate, come back on two separate days. But it might be worth it in the long run, right? So I got to,
It just depends which days that you end up going because for those who do not know, Dollar General and Family Dollar have a 5 off of 25 on Saturdays. So those are the days where most couponers are going and getting that extra $5 off of their transactions. That probably would have been like $5 anyway, or 10 if it's laundry detergent.
Gotcha.
Yeah, those are the best days to go couponing and also get your newspaper at Dollar Tree. So just, since you're going to be in the area, just boom, 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 get all the stores, get all your savings all in one.
I love it. Oh, we got a question in the chat. We already have a question. Hey, Coco.
Yes.
So here's her question. Have stores refused to accept your coupons, and what do you do in those cases?
It depends. Yes, I have had one store that did refuse my coupons, but it was just an error in the system because she didn't want to manually override it. But in those instances, if the cashier is really adamant about not taking the coupons and not giving the percentage off that the coupon is stating, that's when you also have to decide whether it's worth paying that amount of money for that item or just coming back another day or even going to another store. It's just, you just have to get a feel of the situation. If the cashier is genuine, because I mean, if the cashier is genuine, like, I don't have the authority to be able to authorize this, I get it. Okay, we'll come back another day. Or, because it actually happens at CVS sometime on Sundays, like their whole system will go down and they're like, I can't do anything about this. But as far as refusing though, a lot of cashiers, I really haven't really experienced that. It was more of like a technical issue that is just coming out in the system. Yeah. You
have had a good run and I hope it continues because girl, I had some mean people.
Oh my gosh, y'all. Like I told y'all, knowledge is power. Like once you have that, your confidence level goes through the roof. You're like, oh, ma'am, actually in this coupon policy that I just brought here.
If you follow me here and look on my page 13 of my coupon. I love it. Well, I just have to give a quick shout out to the couponers in the house. I don't know if you watch Save with Fifi, but I love her couponing talents. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, I saw her on Instagram.
Fifi is good. Yes, I'm telling you. Thank you, and hello to everyone who's just joining the chat. We got pretty much 20 people here. I love it. Thank you guys so much. Oh, okay. So let me dive into the next question. So here's the one that I felt resonated with me most. If I want to go out and start couponing, what do I need to get started?
Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. All you need is your phone. That is it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Well, so like I said earlier, your phone has your store retailer app. It also has a price checker. It has a weekly ad and it has your coupons. Like you can't do it any better than that. You can just cross-reference everything in your phone. It makes it so much easier. Like you don't have to sit there and clip like a million coupons all the time. Like that's not what it's about. You want to save as much time and along with money. Okay, so
that makes sense.
All you need is your phone.
And that's why I love watching everyone's content because I'm not always able to comment, but I'm watching y'all because a lot of people are winning with digital coupons only. They're not even clipping anymore. So that's when you got my attention.
Just one tap and then that's it. And then everything just comes off. Now you have to be careful. You got to watch the cash, like the, as everything's falling off because sometimes something doesn't come off and you're like, hold on, let me recalculate. That actually happens more times than not. And then sometimes it's like, okay, I forgot to add this in, or something didn't come off, but I walk through with my cashiers and be like, okay, did this come off? Did this come off? And most of the times they'll just turn the screen and be like, hey, this is what came off. And I'm like, oh, I'm
I love
fixing this
it.
one.
I love
Yes.
it. I love it. Okay, so here's the question of the hour. What store should people start with if they are a beginner couponer?
Oh my gosh. I know y'all have heard me talk about CVS a lot. So yes, CVS is the place to be, you guys, because with CVS, they have these extra care bucks, which is basically like a reward that you earn for buying select items. So whenever you buy your first item, you're going to then roll those rewards into another item that earns rewards. And then you just keep rolling them. That's how I was able to save $2,000, you guys. Since shopping at CVS. It's a lot of people don't know, like, CVS, they go into the store and like, oh man, their prices are so expensive. I'm like, not with the coupons that you get in your app, and then not with the CRTs that you also get, which are the store coupons.
Okay. Oh, stay tuned for more of that lingo and Jeopardy today, y'all. Stay tuned.
Mm-hmm.
Now, so CVS is the one store I've been kind of practicing in. And so as far as the ECBs, you pretty much use those to cover the purchase of a full price item that you couldn't discount, right? Or what do you use save your ECBs for?
That's the thing. The ECBs, you can use it on anything that is in store. So whether it's a sale item, if you have a balance, let's say you have an item that's $5 and you have an ECB that you earned from a previous purchase that was also $5. Some states require you to pay tax, but Texas is not one of those ones that do. So you end up walking out the store with that item for free.
Wow. Yeah, we had to pay tax in Maryland. I don't know if anything has changed, but we still had to pay something. Remember that. Oh, we got a video request coming through, and I think you should do it. That is a really good idea. Tanisha says she needs a video from you called Couponing for Dummies. I'd click so fast.
Oh my gosh. Actually, I was thinking about doing a how to coupon at CVS video, because y'all, Sunday, I love going in there. All the savings. Like, I get makeup for free, body care for free. Like, y'all, I guess not all the times you get things for free, but when you roll in your ECBs, you end up walking out with it for free.
Wow.
It's all about the rolling game.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so I think if we asked you the question, is couponing worth it in 2021? You would definitely say yes, but tell us why.
Oh my gosh, it is definitely worth it, you guys. I don't know why so many people are sleeping on coupons. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I tried this like 2 years ago. I was like, oh, I'm gonna start couponing. I'm gonna start saving money. I'm on my debt-free journey. This is awesome. I look at these coupons and I'm like, I don't get it. And then honestly, I was like, okay, maybe, you know what? I'm just going to go pay full price. And I'm like, oh my gosh, never mind. I'm like, I'm tired of this.
That's the truth.
I could get things for free. It's worth investing in learning how to coupon, having patience with it. Sometimes things don't go as planned, but you know, you got to push through it, work on your next deal.
Gotcha.
That's my piece of advice.
So how do you ensure that I don't know if you have a stockpile, or how do you ensure that you have the items in your closet, in your pantry, that you're actually couponing for, that are actually usable, versus, you know how sometimes coupons will say you get this as long as you buy one of those. What do you do with the one-off items that you don't end up using or needing?
Oh yeah. Well, it's very rare that I do have that, but I mean, all the items that I get, I end up using, and if I don't use it, I end up giving away to family. Even then, I got my in-laws couponing now. They come with me on Sundays, so they're over there building their stockpile. But I keep my stockpile. Yeah. So I have a bathroom closet. That's the only space. Like I'm not trying to have like this big old stockpile, y'all. That is way too much to keep organized. I'm like, I stick to my bathroom closet, nice little closet. And as soon as that goes, starts to deplete, then I'll eventually start to get more. But I highly recommend, if you do have a large stockpile and you start to build up, I would definitely start donating it to local charities or anything like that, especially nonprofits. Honestly, that is one of my dreams, is to start couponing for a nonprofit. That's on my vision board. It's going to happen.
Wow. Put it on the vision board, girl. I love
Oh,
it.
yes, ma'am.
I love it. Okay, so we're getting down to the wire. It's almost time for Jeopardy. Stay tuned, you guys. We have a $25 gift card, Amazon gift card for you guys. Okay, big money.
So much with $25.
How much could you do with that? Okay.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But let's dive into the last bit. So you've already told us that how much money you've saved, $2,000 since July of last year. Now, can you tell us, since you've been giving us all this free game, okay, what can we tell us more about what type of services you now offer, which is my favorite part.
Yes. So I am in Texas, obviously. So I offer both virtual coaching as well as in-person coaching, of course, if you have a mask. I have a Coupon Boss Academy. You're going to learn first. We got to get the mindset right, because you can't just go into couponing just like, okay, I'm going to go get this, and this, because you'll eventually start chasing every deal, which one is not healthy. And then two, you're going to end up getting burnt out. That's one of the downsides to couponing. Like, you don't have to chase every deal. You just have to get what you need for you and your family. So we go over the mindset. We go over, everything about this coupon booklet, both digital, paper, everything. Basically the ins and outs on how to coupon. And then we eventually go into how to start couponing, how to start stacking coupons so that way you're maximizing your savings. And then also utilizing cashback apps and things like that, and just creating that sense of community and being able to connect with other people in the coupon community.
I love it. So how do we, if we wanted to sign up for that academy, where do we go?
Oh, that's easy. You're just going to email me at letstalkfinancials@gmail.com. And then just let me know that you are interested in scheduling a one-on-one consultation, and then I will get that set up.
Boom, right there. View email address. Thank you. Okay, well, let's check the chat.
We do have one question.
Oh, sorry, I missed the question, y'all.
What do you think about the crazy coupon lady? I don't know what that is.
Oh my gosh, y'all. She's the one that got me into couponing. She was showing all these deals and all these freebies, and then that's how I learned how to coupon, to be quite honest. She was one of the people, and then a couple of others that I really looked up to in the coupon community, because a lot of these days, not all coupon deals, sometimes they seem too good to be true. That's because they are. And so, I mean, you don't want to be on the wrong side of the log, you guys. I mean, because couponing, it's great, it's fun, but you also have to follow within the limits and not commit coupon fraud, because some of these deals I've been seeing, y'all, it's not good. But Crazy Coupon Lady is really, really good about making sure that she's following the terms and conditions, making sure that she's using coupons appropriately, and then honestly, she lays a very solid foundation.
I love it. There you go, Reese. You can trust the Crazy Coupon Lady. She's crazy. Well, okay. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, and stick around for Jeopardy. Because of course, Jeopardy. Of course. This Jeopardy has been Elizabeth approved. Okay, I sent her the Jeopardy questions.
I have a question.
Oh, I have a question. I'm sorry.
So, see, Rochelle used to try to. She started couponing a while ago, back in years ago. But she would coupon and get things that we didn't really consume. Like we had a closet full of SpaghettiOs, and nobody in the house eats SpaghettiOs, stuff like that.
Oh, so, yeah.
Did you have to adjust the things that you used for when you coupon, or did you naturally find coupons for things that you did consume?
Well, the key is always looking through the sales ads at the stores that you want to coupon at. See the items that you either want to try at a deep discount, because that's key. And then also seeing what items that you and your family need. Whether that's, paper products like toilet paper, paper towels, laundry detergent, toothpaste. You will always get toothpaste for free, you guys. Oh my gosh. I've just been giving it away because I'm like, oh my gosh. A lot of the toothpaste deals are money makers. And so honestly, that's the best deals that you can do, especially with just starting out. Hair care, shampoo, conditioner. That's why I always say CVS is the place to be, because you can get all of that there. Especially cosmetics. They actually have their beauty event right now. We can get cosmetics really cheap right now.
Okay.
So
I'm always impressed by how you your oral care products that you are able to snag, because he has braces, and so we blow through stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I want to get in on.
Most couponers will tell you they have not paid for toothpaste since they've been couponing. And it's the truth. And it's really good toothpaste. It's like the Crest 3D White, Crest Optic White. Like these are like $8 toothpaste.
Wow.
Yes, y'all. I'm telling you. Rochelle, I got you, girl.
Okay. I'll keep you posted, guys, on my coupon. I'm going to the academy. I'm going to Elizabeth's Academy. Okay. I'm going to let you guys know, because I feel like I live in the perfect place to try this stuff out, because couponing here is next to impossible. There's so many. First off, there a lot of the stores that are available on mainland aren't available here. So, but the one that I'm definitely going to focus on is CVS, because I love CVS here. Here it's called Long's, because Long's is like the island name, and they were bought out by CVS, but still CVS, their app and everything works in the store. So I was able to transfer my ECB over and everything. So we good to go. But I am going to definitely try it again. You have inspired me. Ada said she had to start giving it away. Toothpaste and Febreze away, because that's how much she had.
Yes,
We'll pay for shipping.
Asia has my address, y'all. Look at this gift that Asia got me. It says peace, love, and budgets. It's what I say every time I can't believe I didn't say this. Thank you, Asia, for my gift.
That's so sweet.
That's so sweet. It's the YouTube community for me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But okay, so now before we dive into Money Jeopardy, if you guys have any more questions, we'll still take them on as we get Jeopardy done. But Dennis is going to come on for a few minutes and keep us updated on the stocks. He's got a little stock tip for us, kind of our stock tip of the day.
Did we ever name his segment?
I'm listening.
We definitely need to name his segment, and somebody had came up with a name.
Yes, I forgot what it was.
I'm going to definitely have to rewatch my last Money Monday to see what it was. But whenever you're ready, Dennis, you take over.
All right, sounds good then.
He's got this.
This is about getting money. We gotta look good, okay? So in today's segment, we're going to talk a quick second about AMC, about GameStop, some of those other smaller stocks that were really the point of a whole lot of controversy because of, you know, how brokerages like Robinhood were stopping that stock from being bought and was sell only. A whole lot of that's died down. So those stocks are actually starting to do a little bit better. If you're interested in buying them, it might be a good idea to kind of watch the way that market goes. But that leads me to the tip that I want to share with you today. And that's the question: when should I buy stock? Should I buy it at the beginning of the week, at the end of the week? Should I buy it in the morning? Should I buy it in the evening? A lot of the times you need to investigate. If you're interested in buying a stock, don't just hear a tip and the next day go out and buy it. Take a look at the information, do a little bit of research, take a look at how that stock looks in the morning versus how it looks in the evening. The first 15 minutes of the market opening and the last hour is some of the crucial moments in buying and selling stock. Another thing to keep in mind is when you're buying stock and it's after hours. If you see a stock 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night, and that stock is $7 a share, don't expect that stock to open at $7 a share, because you have to realize that there's a whole lot of after hours trading that can happen. You can put that order in looking at $7 a share, but then as soon as the market opens, you're actually buying it for $9 or $10 a share because you're in line with everybody else that saw $7 a share and wanted to try and get on that base price. And then because of that first hour of volatility, that stock could go down. So you may have wanted to buy it at 7, ended up buying it at 10, and then after an hour or so, it's done dropped back down to 7, and you ended up losing money. Don't let that intimidate you. And most of the time, it's going to bounce back, especially if you've done your research and you know that it's a stock that's going to end up doing good. So when it comes to buying stock, you want to stick to early morning trading. You want to take advantage of that last hour, because this is a news cycle. You got to keep in mind the news cycle. When you're watching the news, when you're watching about events that happen in the business world, it happens Monday through Friday. So anything negative that takes part on a Friday, it's going to affect that Monday trade. So if you keep little things in mind, if you hear something, if you stick your ear close to the ground and hear something good, definitely when Monday comes around, see how it works for you. And of course, I'm not a professional, so you always have to go on your best judgment. Never sell the farm in this type of stuff, but that's my tip of the day.
Thank you, Dennis. Y'all heard it here first. Here on Dennis's stock tip of the day that we need a name for, y'all. Let us know in the comments what you think we should call this segment. But he always gives us and sometimes it's Dennis, sometimes it's Micah, but they just like to share just a brief tip, because we are all beginner investors, or maybe some of us are even pro investors, but things change, y'all. So the style of investing you might have done 5 years ago has now been changed and replaced by something new and easier, and sometimes maybe more dangerous. But all that to say, you want to do your research. You definitely want to do your research. Thank you, Dennis. And let me know if you guys have tried investing. My links are always in my description of all my videos. If you want to get a free stock, almost every investment type app is giving away a free stock if you sign up. So go ahead and log on. What's to lose? I personally never spend more than a certain amount, but it's also the money that I used to spend on buying Chinese food when I lived on mainland. And now that I don't eat Chinese food here, that's the money I spend. So that way it's not like, you don't really feel it if you see the numbers going down. And just remember, guys, you are in it for the long run. Investments are not, there's some people who are day traders. And if you want to subscribe to that type of investing, that's different from what we're talking about here. We are talking about long-term investments, because we want to retire and be financially independent. That's what it's all about. Yes. All right, I see some comments in the chat. Dennis stock guy. I love it. But now it is time, guys. It is time for a mini version of Money Jeopardy. I am so excited to get into these questions because I learned something new. Elizabeth, did you learn something new from some of the facts that we found?
I really did. I was like, what? I am shocked at some of these. I'm like, oh, it's true.
Yeah. So let's dive in. In fact, Elizabeth, can you start us off, please, by choosing the first question? And while she's doing that, guys, don't forget, this is Jeopardy. Call us Alex Trebek, okay? May he rest in peace, his dear soul. No, it's so sad. I feel like he's literally my childhood. But anyway, you need to answer in the question format. In order for your answer to be chosen as correct, you have to answer first. You have to type it in the chat. And like I said, question format. And whoever responds first correctly, Micah is going live so that we can see who is answering first. And you will be able to make your next selection. We usually do 5 questions, so make it good, bro. We don't clear the board. We usually do 5 questions, and then we will do a final Jeopardy round to determine the grand prize winner. So let's do this. Go ahead, Elizabeth.
All righty, I'm gonna start y'all off easy. We're gonna go with coupon jargon for 100, please.
All right, we diving right in. She's being nice to you guys. So coupon jargon. In-store coupons near products that are usually from a red blinking box.
Ooh, good question. I haven't seen any of these, by the way. I should play.
Yeah.
But other thing is, these Jeopardy boards are hard to make. So hence why our board is so small today. But if you have any topics or anything that you want us to add to the Jeopardy board, please put it in the comment section so we can start working on the next Jeopardy board, because
It's a lot of work, y'all. Thank you, Mikey, for reminding us of that. And I want to make sure the questions are things that you guys want to learn about.
Right. Or and are relevant.
That are relevant. Yes. So,
and we're trying not to repeat questions from before.
Like I rewatched our episode with Elizabeth the first go around, and I pulled from one question, but I try to make it completely different every time, y'all. And so it's a lot of
running out of
research.
Yeah, especially trying to keep it financial. We were just open for everything. I thought about adding like anything,
category. We'll probably get to that point too.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what the answers are. We have, let's see who answered. I'm looking for the correct answer and I'll throw it up. And it is a blinky. Oh, Thank you, Reese. The clue was those are blinkies, y'all. So if you ever see blinkies, grab one, right, Elizabeth? Do you ever grab?
Yes. Oh, but make sure it's on sale because that's how you maximize your savings. I will say that. So don't just be grabbing blinkies. I mean, most of the time they are on sale, but just double check. But yes.
I love it. Reese, make your next selection. That she just got it. And let me tell you, Reese is here to win. This lady shows up every Monday and she does not play.
Stop her while she's only got 100 points because she won last time. And it was not a close victory.
But yes, I learned so much just from the jargon because, like I said, I treat couponing just the same way as I treat budgeting money and the same way I treat investments. We need to learn the terms. We need to feel more comfortable with reading through that fine print. We need to understand what they're talking about so that we can be confident in our couponing skills, y'all. Okay, so coupons for 500. Which one, Reese? Do you want Dija or jargon?
And let me tell you, she's going to go for these 500s and then 400s and 300s. She's going to start from the top.
Start from the bottom.
Start from the bottom. Make sure that you can't catch up. So you just playing the rest of the game just for your self-esteem. Coming to destroy. So you need to stop her now.
So funny.
She said jargon.
Okay, coupon jargon for 500. So here's the acronym, guys. BTFE. What does that stand for? Got any ideas, babe?
Yeah.
Buy the farm every day.
Oh, okay. That's a investment term, isn't it?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
But I can't wait for us to talk about this one. I'm glad she chose this one because this is one of the ones I wanted to get Elizabeth's input on. It's a very interesting one. I'm so upset I didn't know what it meant. I've probably been missing out on deals subconsciously because I didn't realize that's what it stood for.
I feel like people are Googling it. Oh, we got answers.
We got some answers coming in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reese said.
Oh, see, she's a couponer too. I forget about that.
Box tops for education.
First, that's the correct answer, guys. So Elizabeth, can you dive in and let Reese go ahead and make your next selection? And Elizabeth, can you tell us more about what this is?
So the box tops for education, I have not used them, but I remember going to school and then I just cut out the little box tops and then turn them into my school, and I don't know what they did with it, but I know they turned it in for money.
Same. I didn't realize they were still working.
I'm pretty sure they are.
It's
been a long time since I've had to cut some out.
Literally, I had to look it up. There's a lot of people that still are using this box top stuff. And actually, they've expanded the products that they are on. They're not just on cereal boxes and pastry items anymore. So it's something interesting to look into. Okay, guys.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
Oh, I was about to say here, they just, at the end of your transaction, they ask if you want to donate to a certain school. And they have like a list of schools that you can donate to.
Yeah.
Or Reese changed it up because we got on her.
He's going for coupon Dija for 300.
Ooh.
Okay, guys, this percentage of U.S. shoppers used a coupon in 2020, down from 94% in 2019. What is it? What number is that? What percentage? We were collecting them and my niece asked us to stop.
Oh my God.
Reese did something, she moved it.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
So this percentage, we're getting into the stats here, the numbers, which is quite interesting.
Are we doing closest without going over?
Yes, we're doing the close. Whoever can choose the closest number without going over. So we will see what you guys. Oh, see, Dennis says he thinks that box tops are redemption codes now. See?
What? See, the game has changed, y'all.
Telling you. Asia, don't quit. She said, this is hard. I quit again.
That's what it start at 1.
Choose a number.
Yeah, choose a number.
Okay, Dennis, can you drop the answer and then we will pick our person.
Oh, my.
Oh, go ahead, Mama Jenny. She got it right on the money.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mama Jenny in the house, y'all. That's Mikey's mommy. Mama Jenny, can you make your selection? You are on the board. Choose your next question. That's right, guys. 88% of couponers of the U.S. population are couponing, which I am always shocked to hear about. And I read a lot of articles about coupon stats, because I don't ever see people couponing. Even when I lived in Maryland, the only time I would see people couponing was, like Elizabeth said, on certain days, like Sunday mornings, Saturday mornings, very early. And they would, be going in with all their coupons. But a lot of days, I have to say, like in more recent times, I don't see enough people couponing. Now that could be because they're digitally, using the ones on their phones, the digital coupons.
Oh my gosh, you know what's so crazy, y'all? Every time I'm couponing in store, I don't want to say every time, but I don't know if any other couponers experience this, where people are like, oh, do you know where this is? Because they'll see me on my phone and I'm like scanning things to make sure, like price matching. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, I don't work here, but it's an aisle 5.
That's funny.
I used to go to this market a lot of times in the suit, and people swore that I worked there. Especially, there used to be a Kmart right around the corner from me. That's how long ago it was. And whenever I would go there in a suit, excuse me, sir, you know where the Alex is? It's aisle 5. I don't work here.
Yes. It happens all the time. And I'm just like, oh my God.
See what I did to me? So crazy. Anyway, back to go ahead, baby.
Before you do that, make sure that you're live so that you're getting these questions in real time, everybody.
Yes.
That way you have a fighting chance to answer in time.
You can know for sure that you're live if you hit the refresh button. You're good to go. Okay, so Mama Jenny is choosing coupon jargon for 400. So we're at question number 4 now, right?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
Okay, here's another acronym for you guys. NEDs. And I was reading some terms and conditions of some random coupon, and I saw it used, and I was like, oh, there it is.
Never eat Doritos.
Okay.
I like Doritos. No.
I never see it. But I NEDs. What do you think it could be?
New edition documentary. I don't know. That's not nothing to do.
I think that's a wish.
Yeah, that would be very awesome.
Do we have anybody who's brave enough yet?
We got 2 answers. I don't know if they're right.
Okay, Dennis, drop the answer for us. No expiration date. Now, let me tell you guys, I got a story of how I used to throw away coupons that had no expiration date. But because I didn't know any better. So across the top of my coupons, this is back in the day, Reese, you can choose your next thing. But the reason why I thought the coupons were expired is because they said expires on such and such date. But what I realized is you have to read the fine print, because it said no expiration date if used in the store where, like if it was a store specific coupon, they were like, it's no expiration date because you're using it in that store. I don't know how things have changed for now, but I was throwing away coupons for no reason. So
actually, I'm glad that you also mentioned that, because a lot of coupons, like they'll either get a bunch of coupons that they either did not use before their expiration date, or they just have a bunch of. So you could always send them to our troops, either overseas or right here in the States at couponsfortroops.org. Also send that link as well. Actually, I probably have that in my description every day, to be quite honest. But yeah, that's where I end up sending my
No, I was just saying, check out Elizabeth's description, because she has links in her description too. Because I've even seen people give coupons away as like gifts. Like they'll, pack up a stack of coupons and they'll give it to someone who's always shopping in the same store. Like you could be creative with these coupons if you just have so many that you won't use. If there's no expiration date, go ahead and gift those things. That's gifting money. Okay. She wants to go to Coupon Didya for 100. Let's dive in. I'm reading Cole's answer. What is no evidence of disease? That's us medical people out here. Okay. This is a good one. True or false? Statistics suggest that those who use coupons in 2020 tend to spend $10 to $50 more versus those who did not use coupons. Do you think that is true or false? This is an easy one, guys. Only 2 choices.
And Reese is first.
Is Reese first? Go ahead and drop our answer for us. It's true, guys. This is one of the questions that was new to me. Was it new to you, Elizabeth?
It was new, but it wasn't shocking. It wasn't shocking because, especially as a new couponer, you want to go and chase every deal. You're like, oh, my family needs that. Oh, we want to try that. And you can end up spending a lot of money. So I always recommend having a budget set for the month, putting that one off to the side. So that way, hey, I have this much money to spend every month. So that way you're not going over budget or buying anything that you don't necessarily need.
Isn't that crazy though? Because that was me.
Yes.
That's why I felt like I wasn't winning at couponing, because I was walking out the store with stuff that I didn't have on my list, that I didn't budget for. And sometimes I walk out the store without the item that I planned on going to get. So it's like, I see that
when that happens.
I get it now. Coupons are things that you can use to win with your money, but you have to be responsible with them just like money.
You have to be very strategic about you got to plan it all out.
Because the stores are the ones that are creating these coupons, y'all. So they're just trying to get the foot traffic. Once they got you in the door, they know how many people walk in the store and walk out with nothing. Okay. I know only one person, Micah. It's psychotic to me how he can walk in the store, peruse every shelf for an hour, y'all, and walk out and feel satisfied and feel like he can accomplish.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I do that. I feel like a crime. You like, when the greeter looks at you, you're like, nothing. No. I know it's weird. I know.
I cannot do it. Oh, we got a chat donation. Thank you so much. And I just want you guys to know that any donations that I receive usually goes to a gift for our special guest or grand prize winnings. And that's why we got such a nice prize for today. And I already know if Reese wins today, she's not even going to accept the gift. That's just how she is. So
you can donate it to me, Reese.
Thank you so much. Okay, so let's see what else. Who won that one? Was that Reese?
That was the last one.
Was that question number 5?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it's time to dive into Final Jeopardy, guys. Go ahead and place your wagers and let me know how much you guys are going to wager for Final Jeopardy. Now, Dennis, do I need to type it in or do you have it already?
Oof. Nope, I have it set up.
Oh, professional.
Get you a village like me, y'all. Okay.
I'd like to say hello to all the 21 people in the chat.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Brett. Let me just peruse real quick and say hi before we end today. Thank you guys for joining and staying. Like literally, it's been almost an hour. Thank you.
Time flies by so fast.
Right? It's a budget. Hey, hon. It's so nice talking to other people who want to win with their money. And this is the conversation I'm always having with people, is that there's so many different ways to win with your money. Like people look at me, you use cash envelopes. I couldn't do that. You don't have to. That's the good news. You can do what works for you.
And it's on, oh my gosh, your cash envelopes are so adorable. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need them.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, Cole's so funny. She reminded me about my commercial. I don't do it anymore. I'll text you about that. No. This is how you got your day one people in here. They know what's next. They're like, okay, you're supposed to do this next.
Right.
I'm just making sure we didn't miss any questions. Hey, Marvelous Beauty. Oh, thank you guys so much. Okay, so we have our wagers from our 2 contestants. I see Reese has wagered. Mama Jenny, are you going to wager anything? I see her saying what is false. Yes, thank you for the reminder, y'all. Like the live. Like. Okay, so we are going, did she answer yet?
No.
Okay, I'm missing it. Well, it's okay. We'll drop it. I know Mama Jenny is not pressed about it at all. So we can drop our question for Final Jeopardy. Here it is, guys. Another true or false. Oh, she just answered. Okay. True or false. Nearly half of people who make at least $150,000 a year use coupons at least 50 times a year. Ooh. Is that true or false?
Ooh.
Interesting.
That's a good question.
So we'll see what you guys think. And feel free, even if you guys aren't a part of Final Jeopardy, you can still answer, still chime in. Let me know if you think this is true or false. So I see some comments starting to come in.
Everybody's chiming in.
Hey,
hello, Mr. Renegade.
It's okay. You've been working hard, holding things down for March Madness. I will use this time to do a quick plug for March Madness. Y'all, we have joined as a community, a budgeting community, to take part in a budget-wide savings challenge, and that is March Madness Savings Challenge. If you want the details, I will drop them in the description. But what it is a bunch of lovely YouTube channels and IG channels coming together to save money together and stay motivated to get and stay out of debt. So if that's something you want to be a part of, you do not have to have a YouTube channel. You do not have to have an Instagram. All you have to do is have access to Wi-Fi and a printer so that you can print your free cash envelope, which was beautifully created by Sean over at Wanderlusting Diva. And she has donated this beautiful cash envelope for us to stay motivated. I can't believe I didn't bring it down to show, but this is me showing a fake one. But Anike and several other ladies have come together to run this. It has turned into something that has, I think at last count, we're between 100 and 200 people who have joined in to save money together. And that's not including all of our viewers who have printed this cash envelope. If you want to get one, it's free, RochelleAdamson.com. Okay, all right, I did all that. Let me just, okay, we got our answers. Let's do it, Dennis. What's the answer? The answer is true, y'all. The answer is true. People who make $150,000 or more a year, they use coupons at least 50 times a year. This was a survey done in 2020. So this is in a pandemic. So actually, technically, it could have been, I love what Dennis is doing right now. How do I make that bigger real quick? Shout out to, I just got to do this. I got to give a special shout out to Anike because she has really helped so much. Her channel is right there, guys. Subscribe. But back to this coupon and Final Jeopardy question. It is not a game. Elizabeth, what do you think about this stat?
Man, this is a shocker. But you know, wow. I mean, honestly, you can find coupons anywhere. You can even have coupons on Amazon. Just pretty much anywhere, even on food. Oh my gosh! Every time I go out to go get some food, you guys, I am using a coupon. I'm like, what am I craving? And then what do I have a coupon for? So honestly, I can believe this. Any way to save money. That's how, the goal is to keep the money and then have it grow and using that money to invest. So I believe this.
I am now sold on couponing officially. After a lot of the research I've done, I am starting to realize that term, that's how the rich stays rich. Couponing is one of those ways that people stay rich and like Tanisha said earlier, they build wealth. So let's see who got it right. Reese got it right. Mama Jenny, you got it wrong, but Papa Willie got it right. Hey, Papa. I thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. Our grand prize winner is Reese, and you guys are going on. And I am so happy to have Elizabeth back on the show for another Couponing Money Monday. Please make sure that you go and subscribe to Elizabeth, and make sure that you, especially on Instagram, like if you're not on YouTube for couponing, that's cool, because her Instagram, she does short videos. Those are the ones I catch more often, and she does these deals where she so much for $5 or free every time. It's always like less like a penny. I got all this for a penny. I got all this for. I'm like,
yes,
it must be nice.
We're gonna have your coupon game stellar, okay? You just wait.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Thank you. So we're gonna end on that note with an inspirational quote from Micah, as we always do. And thank you guys for sticking with us for the last hour.
So our quote from today is from a Mr. George S. Patton. And the quote is, "A good plan violently executed now is better than a perfect plan executed next week." Ooh. Now, so I picked that one because a lot of times we get, I forget what the actual term is, but it's like, it implies that there's like a paralysis, information paralysis type of thing, where you say, oh, I want to do this, and you start gathering information on it, and information on it, and information on it. And by the time you're done, you have so many options on how to do the thing that you never really do it. So sometimes it's better just to get started and to get into it and just start doing it. Even if you fail, you know, you're further along. Like, we had a client, with Rochelle's business, which you didn't plug, I'm surprised.
I know.
She does financial education and
budgeting advice,
yeah, et cetera. It's a whole lot. But sometimes I sit in with her clients, and we were sitting in with a client a couple of days ago, and she's starting a business, but she says, I want to be profitable by next year. And so my advice to her was, focus on being profitable in the next 6 months instead of being profitable next year. Really, I wanted 3 months, but I didn't want to scare her. And I said, what I told her was, even if you fail at being profitable in the 6 months, you'd be way farther along than if you tried to be profitable in a year. So it's like, there's nothing wrong with failing, but
fail quicker.
Right. You'll be further along.
I love it.
So it's not so much about planning and knowing what to do. Sometimes you just got to jump in and get it done.
Nike it, baby.
Just do it.
I love it. Thank you, Mike.
I'll give you another quote.
Okay.
Perseverance is not about the long race. It's many short races, one after the other. So take those short little jumps to get where you need to go. Don't worry about the long. What's the saying? You can't see the forest for the trees.
Ooh. Yeah, I guess that's how it goes. That's
right.
Sounded serious too.
So sometimes you got to work tree by tree to get the job done. You know?
He's so knowledgeable, y'all. I'm telling you, this guy does this. Thank you, Micah.
You're welcome.
That's your inspiration, guys. If you were looking for an inspiration on, if you're thinking about doing something, no matter what it is in life, do it.
So if you're working on financial independence, you don't have to worry about plan after plan. Just start knocking things out.
Yeah. Thank you, Micah. And thank you to Dennis, who has put our free cash envelope on here. This is what it looks like, guys. It's a free, colorful printable for you guys to stay motivated. Thank you.
It looks better in person. It's
I'm gonna join you on this March Madness. I like this.
Come on in, girl. Come on in. You can do it on your Instagram or your YouTube or both. Yes. But anyway,
girl,
thank you. Thank you, guys. And on that note, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, love, and budgets.
Aloha.